Good evening to all of us, to all of you. I am Arnoux Mouafo. I will try English. I am Arnoux Mouafo from Cameroon. I work on with one of image young and image evaluator called Dimitri Tona. We worked on knowledge and development of the cultural determinant of evaluation amongst the Mangwas in Cameroon. So in terms of what we can say concerning the background is that the research on development of knowledge and cultural determinant of evaluation address the problem of the mismatch between exogenous know-how and local evaluation tools. So this research is a part of a drive to promote a local knowledge of people, particularly of Mangwa people. So it took place in the West region of Cameroon, Bamutos division, in 4 cultural groups such as Babaju, Budagalim, and Bacham. And in each cultural group, we work with the Bamekwe people, the Bafunda, the Babete, the Mefu, and the Chongang people. The objective were to list the knowledge, the concept, and some know-how of the Mangwa people in relation with research and evaluation. So it was to assess the relevance of effectiveness of these tools and know-how and to analyze their presentation of evaluation and development. And then to achieve all those objectives, we just review some document and we use a qualitative method with 14 individuals when we interview and 3 focus group discussion, including some direct observation. And then the data was proceeded through a content analysis, which includes some unit of numbering and quantification. It means that when we have the same word from let me say 14 people, it means that the word is great and it take it as a number of quantification. Then we find that the cultural knowledge relating to evaluation and research is varied, is large and cover many sectors, including education, health, economy, infrastructure, and so on and so forth. So local concepts such as TASE, as we see bold here, is means like to examine, to analyze, and for them is like to evaluate. So the other word, Greek word is like to sift, to select good information, bad information, good position, bad position. So to select, and very down we'll see tools that they are using. We have another word which is lié, which means to look, to focus, and which establish the link with the evaluation of local activities and events. That was objective number 1. And then in terms of expression like my child climbed the tree more than I did, referring to the ant, and by extension, which means that the child stage of development or maturation or the adult life cycle highlight the different level of involvement and consideration of the age group in the division of social labor. Another main result concerning objective number 1 is that the authentic knowledge are produced according to needs and used according to situation, in particular, what they are calling C-baby. When they have the C-baby, they have a particular thing that they have to do concerning, again, funeral ceremony, weddings, customary celebration, and which are response to show that the thing was well organized or not. They have the consensual and constantly consult by the subgroup study. In terms of objective number 2, we equally find that the relevance of and effect of cultural determinant are consistent consubstantial with the experience. So they are coped with the experience, and so failure and success have made it possible, but stand out or adapt according to the type of problem posed, type of resources, and time and space. Equally, the Mangwa people see evaluation, that's objective number 3, as a grouping and an analysis of point of view that have been made consensual. One of the a one-off examination of an activity in progress or completed, and the identification of solution to flow found during the activities. We also realize that it links with monitoring and evaluation because it involves judging, stopping, and gathering information about an activity. And furthermore, the techniques that can help and facilitate evaluation are participation, the respect of right of dissent and custom, testimony, and unanimity. Cultural sense organ and ethnobotany are excellent diagnosis, monitoring, and assessment tools. And the principle of Africa epistemology are an alternative to recognize evaluation criteria such as relevance and effectiveness. In terms of lesson learned about this work is that we finally realized at the end that our topic was too wide because there were many things to do, and then we were not able to do it for all the time, for the time that we have. So we should narrow it down to a specific aspect in the next research project. And then indigenous people, we see that they possess various knowledges, but many are neglected, little use, little value, and little transmitted to the younger generation. So it will be quite equally difficult to work without a field guide and without prior in-depth explanation of what we are doing when we are on the field. We also realized, and this is very great for next research, that our predecessor, I mean, people who used to come and collect data, they used to maybe give some information to informant that maybe they have to give them something before they give information. So it was a problem when we were working. And then I don't know whether the time will allow us to share. There's a video on this thing. This leaf is a video. It has an explanation. I don't know how. Okay, you just see, and maybe I can explain, or I can explain at the same time. You see that water on that leaf is there are two different leaves, the leaf of cocoyam and the leaf of another type of cocoyam. This one, like showing like this, is showing that it's somebody that have information that is not sharing information. The information belongs to him, and how can I say it? So let's turn back to the first one. This one is sharing. You see how they are shaking. They are shaking to show that you have information, you have information you share. But the other leaf is that when the water fall on it, you just go on the stem, and it is personal. So maybe I will explain later in French to better understand. And this one beside is some tools that they use to evaluate when they are doing their activities. We have scale, we have how can I call it, panier. They are using to evaluate, to distinguish what they are doing when they are having some their activities. In terms of expectation and specification, during phase 2, we want to explore the neglected knowledge, as we said before, but this time of women who are both biological, natural, and cultural. So the research can also focus on the biological femininity and the cultural femininity in the Ngembong. So we just take one village now to focus our study, because the one village have sub villages, but they are having the same, talking the same language and have almost the same culture. So the soldier want to co-construct with indigenous people a documentation or a conceptual glossary, I mean concept proverb, drawing and photo that we can just collect and make a glossary which can help sciences and them too for the new generation to better learn. So the thing will be linked to their Atlantic knowledge of the place of women. So we will investigate the evolving question: how is a woman defined in the Gabon ethnic group? And what are the representatives of femininity in Gabon group? And how do we help concept? How do the health concept and expression of femininity facilitate evaluation and research about women? So during the phase, the major activity is to explore, as I just said before, the biological and cultural understanding of women from indigenous knowledge holder to document Gabon concept and expression used in representing women and femininity, and to explore how the health concept and expression of femininity facilitate evaluation and research about women. So we can also prepare a research finding dissemination material and present them when opportunity arise. So we'll be part of this project. We have an emerging evaluator from the National VOP in Cameroon. We have indigenous knowledge holder, men, women, and young with a cultural position. We have just beside and youth with a cultural position. So thank you.
So thank you, Arnoux. Thank you so much. I think there were so many things to learn on this presentation as well.